Hey YouTube, today is the big day, Suds and Soles 5K 2025. The event I've been training for the last 8 weeks. So I'm on my way to the race right now to meet with Helene and David and Jake. And the goal is to just see what I can do. I originally had a goal of running it in 23:30, but it's pretty hot out and I do not do well in the heat. This is a fact I have accepted about myself. I also realized I ended up putting unnecessary pressure on myself by thinking of that time goal, and it just kind of took the fun out of it. So my B goal is to run it in 24 minutes, and my C goal is to just do better than I did last year, which is to run it in 25:20 or faster. I know I am much fitter than I was a year ago, so I think that will be very achievable. But the main thing is to just have fun with it.
Poof. Oh, hi, hello. This is apparently an interview. What am I saying?
What's your goal for this year?
So my goal is, actually funny enough, it's been 1 year to the day that this is my first race, first run. Hi. Little dude right there. He's gonna be running too, but no, this is 1 year I've been running races, and I'm glad that I got to start it with David, Audra, and now Helene. But I'm gonna aim for 29:35 as opposed to 30:15 from last year. So we'll see if all the training, all the running over the years paid off.
Excellent. Helene, this is your first 5K. How do you feel?
I feel anxious.
Why do you feel anxious?
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to make it. So I think the only way to get unanxious is to run.
I agree.
Yeah.
How long you been training?
Since March.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you've run the 5K distance before, right?
I have.
Yeah. So you got this.
I think I got this. Yeah.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
What's your goal for the race?
I don't know, it's like sub 37, sub 27.
What was your time last year? Around 30 minutes?
Yeah, like sub 31.
Okay. So that's a good time goal.
Yes,
You think you can do it?
yes. It's kind of hot out though,
It is kind of hot out.
very humid,
That's okay.
but we're going to do it.
But not before some last minute stretching. This was actually round 2 for me. Making our way to the start line, which felt less crowded than last year, and one last cheer for good luck.
Run! Run!
And we're off. You got this, Jake. Go, David! This is all I filmed during the race. I was too focused on running to think about how to hold the camera. And while it may not be obvious here, I went out too fast. I knew I was in trouble when my first split was 7:02. And I was right, because each following mile was almost 30 seconds slower. Someday I'll get better about pacing. That's just a skill that will come with more experience. After a hard effort, we cooled off with some beer and pizza and gathered back at the finish line to watch Helene finish her first race. Go! You got Go! Go! Go, Helene!
Keep going.
Yes!
I got the shakes about me. Finished. No, all seriousness. 1 year running. My time was from last year, I think it was 30:15. I kept on checking and I looked at the end, 29:30. So exactly where I wanted to be.
Heck yeah.
And that was 1 year's worth of work that led all up to that.
David, how'd you do?
Good. I did a 26:50.
How you feel about it?
Good. I wanted to go a little bit faster, but it's very hilly and hard to do.
That's very much a David answer.
It is.
But you did one heck of an improvement from
Yeah.
last year.
and a lot of people with a lot of good energy. And I beat the hot dog this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I made it. I ran and then I walked for a bit and then I ran and then I walked for a bit and then at the end I just punched it
And you kicked butt.
and I made it.
And you made it.
I lived, bitch.
Yeah. Good job.
Nice.
Give me that. You're not getting out of this.
I know I'm not.
Words.
Watch says 23:16, but I think on the clock I saw either 23:24 or 23:34, which is at or just short of my A goal, which is very surprising because it's humid as hell out here and it's very hilly. I forgot how hilly this course was. Okay, so in the moment, I didn't think about the clock displaying the gun time. My net time was actually 23:13. A new PR and 2 minutes faster than last year. Energy was great, and I'm so happy with how I did. And the most important thing is my back didn't cramp up.
What's next?
Next is the Parks Half Marathon in September.
Trust in your friends. Look to those who can lift you up. And run. Just keep running. Fatty like me can do it. You can do it.
We spent the rest of the after party drinking more delicious beer, chatting with fellow runners, listening to music, and watching the winners claim their prizes. A great evening that I hope we can enjoy again next year. Don't forget to get out there, go run, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!